What's up? What's up? What's up, folks?
Not much.
Y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy DJ Ice, man. We got season going on. The name of this show is called Season. What it is, we're gonna explain the show to you. The show is about uh, just knowledge. We just sharing knowledge with our youth.
Sharing power. Knowledge is power.
Got my co-host Jonathan Fit
What's happening, people? The wellness
Fitness,
wonder.
the wellness wonder in the building. We have a special guest arriving in a little bit, but we just wanted y'all to get familiar with the show, and it's gonna be all positive vibes only. We're gonna start shouting out some people. Norm, what's up, bro? Norm, actually, Max, you need to be on this show, man. You need to be part of this show, man. You're a brother that can spread some knowledge, man. So, come on up and holler at me. What's up, Jacob? Tuning in on the Facebook Live. We got Tracy. What's up, TT? Katrina. Katrina, what's up? I would invite you, but this is guys only, man. This is a guys only show. The guests may be ladies, but guys only. BC, what's up, man? Danny P, if you in the Ville, you could have slid through. We got we're not gonna have any music. We're not gonna play music. That's why I'm live. Y'all know I don't go live, but you know we got the music going. Oh, I gotta put my hat on, man. We got the music. We're not gonna have any music. Hit you with the schedule, Norm. Every Sunday, 8 p.m. I know you can't make it every Sunday, so whatever Sundays you can make it, 8 p.m. Swing through and chop it up with your boy, man. You need to be swinging through, hollering at me anyway, man. We gotta catch up. Got Mike up here. What's up, Micah? B, I thought you was coming through, man. B will come through with the drinks. Dave-O, what's up? All right. The subject tonight. We're gonna have a few subjects. Actually, Jonathan's gonna bring you some wellness tips.
Yep, as always.
I'm gonna be. We all gonna be talking about what we got going. Whatever's trending. What y'all want to talk about? We're gonna talk about the NCAA, the tournament. We're gonna talk sports. We're gonna talk entertainment. We're gonna talk about what's going on in the entertainment world. Business. We're gonna talk about business.
Talk specifically black business since we've got a
Black
black
owned
business. Yep,
businesses. We
black
have
owned businesses.
somebody that's gonna stop through that has a black business that we're gonna come through and promote. BC, if you off, come on through, man. What's up, Sean? Sean joining in with us, man. Make sure y'all share though. Share this video, man. Basically, like I said, man, we season. The reason why we came up with the name Season is because we feel like we season, so we just offering advice to younger people. So last week's show, we had two younger guys on, very intelligent guys. They professional boxers, which they'll be boxing uh, at the Yum Center, April 27th. They'll be on the card. They're gonna have boxing, bringing boxing back to Louisville. So shout out to Top Notch and Real Deal Promotions, boxing promotions. They bringing boxing back. So Friday, April 27th. Make sure you go get tickets, man. That's the key. And us as people, we gotta support each other, man. And y'all know with these promoters, you got to buy tickets. Don't be coming talking about let me get a ticket for free. Be like, at least be like, let me get a ticket half off. I can respect you asking for half off, but you asking straight from the free. No. You don't go to LG&E and ask them to let you get your LG&E free, do you? You don't go to the water company and ask them, can you get your water free, do you?
We'll get there later. That's one of the problems with
You don't go to
black
Walmart and ask them for
businesses.
nothing free
One of the problems with black businesses.
because they all not owned by black people. That's why.
But a lot of the times
But when it's
when
something black going, they
yeah,
let me get a free
a lot of
ticket.
the times they walk in and they see that
Yeah, they
chocolate
see
and it ain't
us, they
business
like
no more.
let me
Like it
get a
ain't
free
business. Yeah,
ticket.
it ain't
No,
business no more.
no. Okay, B. Yeah, you can be here next Sunday.
Norman
Okay,
Maxwell.
Norman
Max say
Maxwell
he's got
wants
a
to
good
know.
one. What you got?
Yeah, he got it. Okay, we can read that one. He said, why can't we as a black community help one another more? I understand what has been done to us historically, but we can get through that. True. And that's what we want to know. Why can't we as a black community help one another out? Maybe because they want the free. They want the free first. That's what it is. They want the free first. What's up, Tanya? Tuning in, my sister, my other sister, Tanya.
Let's touch on
So what you think?
Max's. I don't know.
Plus, y'all can call in. Y'all can call in.
Call in
502-384-6483. Once again, 502-384-6483. And share this video, man. Share. The more we reach, the more we teach.
I started my first business as a sophomore.
Okay.
Sophomore in college. I started a computer business.
Okay.
And I was gung ho. Just do business with black people. Black people. Do business with black people.
Right.
I'd give you a scenario. I called my supplier, black paper supplier,
Okay.
on Wednesday. I got a big job, money to be made. I need 400 reams of paper. He says, I got you. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, nothing. Friday, nothing. I walk in on Monday morning. I say to my girl, I says, Eva, have we got paper yet? No, Jonathan. I call a white supplier. I tell him what my position is. And he says to me, he says, hold on. I can hear him talking over a CB radio to a driver. What he says, okay, he says, I've got some paper out. But where it's going, that is not urgent. I'm going to reroute that paper to you.
To satisfy your order.
This white man has paper to me in 45 minutes. I've been waiting on a brother since Wednesday. Tuesday, the brother walks in with some paper. I says, what are you doing? Oh, I got your paper. I says, you don't supply my paper anymore.
It's almost a week late.
Nah, you don't supply my paper anymore. You know what he says to me?
What?
Come on, brother. Oh, I'm your brother now.
Oh, come on, brother.
When you were trying to send my business bankrupt, we weren't brothers then, were we?
Exactly.
And that's one of the problems I know, Maxwell, that, like I said, when we walk in and we see another black face, all of a sudden, like it's no longer business, like it's a buddy thing.
Friendship,
We have to maintain
business
a certain
first.
Professional decorum, no matter what.
Yeah, you know what? That's odd. That's why I got this hit the pal shirt on, because I want them to know. Hit the pal. You hit the PayPal. That's what you do when you're dealing with me. Hit the PayPal, and then we can be buddies. But I may not even want no new buddies. So, but I feel you. I understand. Ann, actually, Ann. Thank you for supporting us. I understand. You don't have to be black. You know, it's not about only black. You know, my man Dan, my brother Dan, he ain't black. He's on here. Yeah.
I'm not black. I'm Hispanic.
He know how we do. You know, we'll die for each other, man. So you know, it's not a black or white thing. It's not
got
that.
you, Max. Professional
it's just being
etiquette.
professional.
That's it. Professional
Right,
etiquette, Max.
Yep,
That's
being
it. That's
professional.
one of the things that we lack.
Yeah,
and
Dan,
I am no longer going to go out and just do business with you just because you're black. I'm going to do business with you because you are worthy of my business.
Exactly. There you go. Yeah. I feel you. So what else we got? Y'all got any questions for us? Y'all want to call in? Call in and talk to us, man. 502-384-6483. We'll put you on the air where you can ask a question or you can answer one of our questions. You know, we got people asking questions. Danny, what you got, man? Go on and call in. We know you got a gun shop, so you know. I mean, nah, he do.
All right.
That's there. Call in. You know, so Dan will get them. Dan, we get. I ain't gonna say it. I was going to say we got the gats for the low, but I ain't gonna say it.
Thank you, Mr. Plyler.
But yeah,
Standards, he
yeah,
said,
call in,
standards
Dan.
should not have a color. I
That's right.
agree
We
with
don't.
you.
That's my brother, man. We ain't never looked at each other like, oh, he's white. Oh,
She
I'm
said,
black. No,
I'm as
no,
white
no.
as a
We was
cracker.
we was who Mike? Yeah, I know, man. But she's good people, man.
Oh, good people come in
Hey,
any shade, my friend.
I'm talking about real good people.
Good
Yeah,
people come in
yeah.
any
They
shade.
real good
My
people.
grandmother
Her her
raised me.
and
She
her
says,
and her dude.
my
I mean, for
grandmother
real.
raised me. She says, if a man
They
shows you
are.
love, you show him love.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah. They do. They always show me love, man. When they was out at excuse me, when they was out at Union, I think now are y'all out Fern Valley now, Michael? I think so. But wherever they at, they welcome me with open arms always. What's up, JJ? JJ tuning in. Share. Troy Harbison, what's up, man? Share the video, y'all. Like I said, man, y'all can call in. If y'all want to call in, call
So
in. 502
to the people signed in
Three
without
eight four
without googling. Go ahead.
6483. 502 384 6483.
To the people signed in without having to go to Google, can any one of you name a black-owned bank? I'm looking at the screen. Come on. Don't Google. Can any one of you name a black-owned bank?
I ain't Googling, but I don't know. I don't know. I wonder. I wonder. Okay. Got my man tuned in. Boy, hey, is that Booty? Booty, are you tuned in? You tuned in from the spot? Heck no, man. I know that's love right there, man. Booty. Booty rather die. Just to let y'all know. Go ahead and pick that up, man. We're gonna go on and give him a free spot because he's in need of it, man. Y'all need to support my man. Booty 4100. iTunes, Spotify, all that stuff. Go get it. It's called I'd Rather Die. Name of the song, man. Help the brother out.
Danny, I believe most people would have to Google. Nobody has named one just yet.
Danny said he would have to Google.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Trav, what's up, Trav? Actually, those that's just tuning in, you also can see us on the Ustream. Go to 97 to Beat FM, or you can go to the 97tobeatfm.com website and press on live TV, and you'll be able to see us. And once again, like we said, we're going to explain the show. The show it's called Seasoned, but we're looking for probably another possible name for the show. But the description of the show is basically just kicking knowledge, kicking facts.
Thanks, Katrina.
And
Katrina says First Independence Bank in Detroit on Woodward.
she Googled it.
Maybe she lives.
But yeah.
She seems to know that one really
Was
well.
is that right? What's up, James? James Willis, my man. Are you still in Ohio, man? You need to come through, man. Is that the correct answer?
That's one.
That's one
We've
of them.
got Citizens Trust. I know we've got One United. The biggest is One United. I think they have about 650 million worth of assets. One United is the biggest black-owned bank that we have. But the reason I asked about black-owned banks is to piggyback on what the question that Max asked. What can we do? We have black-owned banks out there, but they don't push themselves as black-owned banks.
Okay.
I don't get that. If you're courting me, put it out there. You know, black this, black that. It's almost like they're afraid. That's me
Because they may lose
personally.
business. You
Right.
think they may not get as much business?
But if you're courting me, why are you afraid to lose other business? You're courting me.
Yeah.
Put it out there. Black owned, black. You know, I don't get that. I personally had to Google to find out who the black banks in America were. I'm from London, England, people.
Okay.
I came here and I had to. I'm like they kept
Do they got
talking
any
about.
black banks in London?
They kept no.
No. Oh, okay. Just checking.
We just barely live there.
Oh, okay.
But I kept hearing about black banks, and I was like, I don't see anybody advertising themselves as such. You
Probably
know,
because they feel like if they advertise as a black bank, then the buddy thing may come back up, and the black people come and be like, oh, I know I can get a loan at Bank of Jonathan. I know I can get a loan at Bank of Fitness. We brothers. Come on, brother. Give
Katrina,
me a loan.
Katrina says that
You know.
bank has been there since before I was born. Okay.
So that's probably what it is, man. Yeah, Katrina's sharp, man. She do a lot of research, and she's usually on point. So she does a lot of research for on not for but on T May's show. So and she be pretty accurate. Also, congratulations to your little Michigan State. We'll get into NCAA like I told you. We're gonna do it too. Congratulations to your little Michigan State team that made it. Louisville didn't make it, but that's okay. UK made it, so it's still our area. Cincinnati made it. We'll give them a shout out. Xavier, um, Tennessee. We just doing the surrounding area right now. You know, Carolina. I think NC State even made it. Yeah, and West Virginia should make it. They was out of the Big 12. They was playing pretty good too, so they probably made it. I think they're doing a selection Sunday as we speak. But so all right, the hearts went up. Is that the hearts for the Big Blue? Wow. Okay. All right. Well, it is what it is. Uh, and so who was you rooting for? You watch basketball, man?
I'm a Tar Heel fan.
North Carolina Tar Heel, man. Actually, my cousin a Tar Heel fan too, man. Shout out to Steve. Steve's a big North Carolina fan. Victor, yeah, they like Carolina, man. Carolina's pretty good. I think even though they lost, I think they gonna make a run. I think Cincinnati may be the first number one seed to get upset. I don't
I can
think
buy that.
Virginia. I don't think Virginia's gonna win it all. Uh,
You don't think?
no, no, no. They don't really play good defense. They just run into bad offense. I mean, for real, that's what it is. I mean,
I get
I
you.
mean that's what makes their defense so good because the teams that they play, offense be bad. So, you know. But once I see where the brackets are, where everybody's playing and stuff, I actually think Kentucky's probably going to at least make it to the Sweet 16, and they may even make it to the Final Four. It's just about where they put Kentucky, because Kentucky's
Bracket.
fans gonna travel, and they peaking. They peaking. I ain't gonna hate. They peaking, and this is the right time to peak. Right when it's March Madness, when it's do or die time.
They're peaking, and their coach is the coach.
So,
He is who he is.
all right, who y'all got? Who y'all looking at? Who y'all think's gonna win it all? We can't say Louisville, so that's out. Who you think? Carolina?
I don't see Carolina doing it.
Yeah,
Virginia.
they got upperclassmen. They got juniors and seniors, and that's what it takes to go deep in the tournament. Yeah, watch, you'll see. Gonzaga's gonna be there. That's my surprise.
Always.
Gonzaga's a surprise
You always have to
because
be.
they think Gonzaga's like not really that good, but they are. They got all the pieces.
Mm,
Yeah,
they're a good tournament team too.
yeah, yeah.
If you have certain teams when it comes tournament time. Whew.
Yep. And so, well, we'll get some of these shout outs in, man, and some of these sponsors in the mix, man. Make sure y'all if y'all ain't already got your taxes done, go to SKS Tax Services. Rapid plus refund equals relief. Yeah, SKS. Right here, new customers get $50 off lowest price guaranteed. And make sure you check them out. Either go to the St. Matthews location, Dixie location, West Broadway location, and the Jefferson Street location. So it's 4 locations, man. You know, SKS, black owned business. I'm gonna put it up here for y'all so y'all can see. All right. Make sure y'all holler at them. Uh, tell them Ice sent you. That's what you do. Yeah, yeah. Also, well, what else we got? Oh, for y'all that's into the praise gospel dance extravaganza, it's gonna be one March 31st. It's at Shawnee High School in the auditorium. Starts at 4 p.m. I'm gonna tell y'all 3. Starts at 3. But it's gonna be dance, praise and dance teams, and they're gonna be the competition is you must have it must consist of 3 members. You gotta have at least 3 people. You can't go out there solo. It has to be an uplifting or gospel or spiritual type of songs that you want to dance off of. So tickets are $10, 15 at the door. You know, plus this is a good ministry that's presenting this dance extravaganza. Make sure y'all go out and holler at them. Hold on, let me get this right for you. There you go. There you go. All right. Holler at the folks, man. And April 14th is the next Big Mike's Comedy Blast at the Hilton Garden Inn. I don't have the lineup yet, but it'll be some good people there. Trust me, it's always good. Last night we had Andrew Kahn, funny as heck. He had them cracking up. Flower Bomb, funny as heck. She had them going. She was at Indianapolis. We had Troy Boatwright. He was funny as heck. He opened up. I mean, it's always funny at these Big Mike's Comedy Blast. And, it's a grown folks atmosphere. No drama, no BS. So, come in, have a good time. Plus, your boys on the ones and twos. I'll be on the ones and twos. Starts at 7. Well, the doors open at 7. Show start at 8. Also, make sure y'all go check out this book, Arise Esther. It's by Rochelle Morgan. It's lessons, meditations. It's for calling your inner queen. So I'm gonna put this up here on the screen for y'all. Make sure y'all go. Make sure y'all go support Rochelle. This is it's on Amazon, but it'll be better if you go to Barnes and Nobles because I think Amazon's out. And here go the back for y'all so y'all can see the back. Yeah. That's what y'all do, man. Shout out to my man for the T-shirts, Fruit Loop. Go to Fruits Drive-Through Custom Tees, 2739 South Garland Street. Get all kind of shirts, T-shirts, prints, jerseys, jogging suits, hoodies, sweatshirts, long sleeve, short sleeve tees, anything that got to do with T-shirts and screen printing. Holla at Fruits. Tell all them people that I sent y'all, man. So, all right. So we had let me see, supposed to have the tea come through, right? The lady with the she got some tea that she promoting. What's her name? Miss Means. Yeah, Miss Means was bringing some tea through. It's let me see. I'll let y'all know what exactly what it is. It's what she do is she goes to grocery stores and set up for for displays of teas. It's Paradise Tea. That's the name of it. Paradise Tea. So she was gonna slide through and drop us off a couple of gallons of tea or whatever. I don't know. Then plus we're gonna get with my man Harold. Harold's gonna slide through. I didn't want to have the tea party clash because Harold's tea is for losing weight, and I think her tea is like for sweet tea, drinking tea.
Mm.
So I didn't want both of them to come and clash. I ain't want no tea fight up there. But make sure y'all be on the lookout for that. What else we got? Oh, yeah, I know we got the Ice It or Slice It every Sunday, 10 p.m. We got actually we're gonna have a nice. We're probably gonna go into overtime. I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna catch up on some of these emails. So we're gonna probably do like a 2 or 3 hour Ice It or Slice It for tonight. So I'm gonna catch up on these emails because we got a whole lot of emails that people sent. Yeah. So if y'all still up, tune in 10 o'clock. Y'all can send in your. Y'all can call in and voice your opinion. It's a music review show. That's what that is basically. The Ice It or Slice. If you like it, you ice it. If you don't like it, slice it. On Mondays, we got the Cool People Party with Kim Vaughn and Cassell Williams, the two comedians, 8 p.m. every Monday. Man, they are hilarious. They bring you the funny, the facts, and more funny. That's just what they do. Then on Tuesdays, what we got Tuesday? 2 p.m. Jonathan be in the building with me, man. We got the Ice Tea Show. Jonathan gives the wellness tip every week for us there, man. You know, on Thursdays, we got the Conscious Fever. Yeah, that's what we do, man. So you got any fitness tips for us, man? So is tea good for you or bad for you? Like iced tea?
Iced tea.
Or should we wait and see if she show up? Then you can dissect her.
Most
No?
leave her alone.
Okay.
A lot of the teas that they have out there, unsweetened tea. Tea is ancient. Tea's always been there.
Okay.
Weight loss, weight gain. The Asians use tea for most anything under the sun. They can come up with a little tea for most anything. Most ailments that they can come up with something. We've
Okay.
made it into something. This sweet tea.
So the sugar's bad for us?
Yeah.
Putting the sugar in is bad?
We've come up with this sweet tea. It's more sugar than tea. It might be
Oh, okay.
one tea
So
leaf.
so it's us. So it's
It's one tea leaf.
one tea leaf,
And 2 bags of sugar.
a half a pound of sugar, huh?
There you go. But
Yeah, okay.
tea in the true sense of the word. I use tea. I tell people I use tea with a purpose. I'm growing older. I use prostate tea. I use. You can use tea for various forms of tea for different, like relaxation, vanilla, chamomile. So tea has its purpose.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right, so let's see what the selection Sunday. We'll get an update on the selection Sunday, see what they talking about. I think they got the brackets already done. That's what I'm gonna look for. They ain't give us nothing. They ain't give me nothing yet, so I check. Unless my Google's slow. But let's get into some entertainment. What's going on in entertainment? Any crazy, wild stuff?
Nothing crazy. The craziest thing, and I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen with Black Panther, man. I want to see how the establishment, or what the establishment is gonna come up with to not give Black Panther all that it deserves.
Some awards.
in
Yeah,
the
I was
awards next
I was
year.
thinking about that
They've
too.
gone past
man.
$1 billion globally now.
Yeah.
They've gone past the, well, we knew that, but they've gone past, they're making and breaking records every day. I want to see what they're going to come up with. What BS.
What excuse?
You know, when
Numbers don't lie. They say numbers don't lie.
hey,
So the numbers are there.
when Denzel did Malcolm X, they gave Unforgiven the Oscars ahead of Clint Eastwood, one of the worst westerns I've ever seen in my life. They gave Clint Eastwood. I want to see,
Oh,
you know,
snubbed them. They snubbed them.
I
Yeah.
want to see. I mean, so far,
What other movies are out?
nothing. It's almost like the movie scene. Black Panther has made such a big splash that anything else you put in the
they don't
pot,
want put nothing out
anything
now.
else you put in the pot ain't even making a ripple right now. Not even a ripple.
Wow. I went to see Black Panther again. I took my
I've seen it
grandson.
5 times.
I took my grandson
It's beautiful.
this weekend, man, to see it. Yeah, and I looked at some stuff, saw some stuff that I didn't catch in the first one,
Hmm.
which was good. That's why
Hmm.
I'm glad. I'm glad I did. Uh, it was it was very educational, man.
It
It
continues to
was.
be the educational, inspirational. Is brilliant for our kids.
Yeah.
And whether it's fantasy or otherwise, we need to get off this. I've been hearing people say, "Yeah, but it's just a fantasy." Yeah, you the same people that went out and bought Spider-Man pajamas for your children. Get off the
Yeah.
BS.
Yeah.
That's fantasy too. At least it's our fantasy. It's a chocolate fantasy. So
Yeah.
get off the fact that it's a fantasy.
Yeah. Tell them, give us our moment.
All you people that
Don't
went
take
out
our
and
moment.
bought Batman lunch boxes for your kids and Spider-Man pajamas. Yeah, whatever. That was a
Okay.
fantasy too. White fantasy about BS.
Well, I
So,
think I what I did what I did not like was the I mean I guess it's just the way that the culture was though. It was, they had to fight. They had to fight each other. Why you got to fight each other when you holding the most precious technology in the world? You holding the most precious technology in the world, and you can't just team up, huh? I mean, I don't know. You better step out there for they get you, man. But
I had to take that one. That's London, England calling.
oh,
Um,
tell them London call
that's,
502-384
that's that's
6483.
$5 a minute, guy.
You should have forwarded them. Told them, hey, just call me at this number,
Yeah.
502-384-6483.
The if you look, you can find things. When I first saw Black Panther, you know what pissed me off?
What?
Man, I was like, okay, why this white man got to be? Why this white man?
Where he
had
come
to,
from?
Why he had to be the do good? It. And I told myself, you've got to. He was the hero. Why he had to be the hero? But I thought, look, it's 99.9% brilliant. So just leave the point one alone.
Okay.
I didn't
Okay.
like the infighting between us, like you said, and I didn't like the fact that this white man had to be the hero. But I was like, you know what? There was
It's
99.9% of
Marvel.
it.
Ain't that what Marvel? The Marvel comics? Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
Marvel
just had to
comics.
run with the other 99.9%
Yeah.
and forget the point one. I want to see what they do, what they come up with for not giving it all that it's supposed to get
Hmm.
next award season.
Yeah. I'm interested in that too. I hope they get what they deserve. Uh, I mean, just be fair. That's all we ask.
Mm.
Be fair. Be fair to it. So, man, look like it's coming down, don't it?
Snowflakes,
Yeah, some big old flakes
big
out there.
old flakes, corn
So y'all be
flakes.
careful out there. We may have to postpone the Ice and the Slices show. The way these flakes looking. But oh
Wow.
no. Katrina said she can't remember the name, but there's another one in Houston, Texas. So it's another black bank in Houston, Texas. And then Norm said Federal sanctions provide probably
Prohibit
prohibit such push. Yeah,
for them to push on just the black thing.
yeah.
All right, thanks for that, Max, and
See,
thanks for that,
Riri,
Katrina.
Sharice Parker just tuned in. What's up? What's up, Riri? Reese? What else we got? You got something, Jonathan?
I've always got something.
Uh oh.
I've always got something.
What you got?
There is a video. There was a video. I don't know if you saw it. There's a video we need. Hold on, we're trying to read the screen. Please help me understand
All
how
right.
Oklahoma State beat Oklahoma twice and Kansas twice.
Oh, okay. They was giving us update on the
North Carolina.
so that's what they saying about the
NCAA.
okay. The NCAA. Hey, what did I miss? We missed a couple of comments, didn't we?
A whole load of them.
Okay. Tina P's in the building. I am Tina Pippen. Make sure y'all holler at Tina. Tina got the smash hit. Roll That Nookie. Also, Can't Stop Loving You. Okay. So they were saying with the drink with no sugar.
I drink it with no sugar. Good. Well done.
Yeah, you can use honey instead of sugar.
Honey's your sweetener. And only honey. All this stuff they have out there, stevia and whomever
Yeah.
it is, stay away from that stuff. Golden Jaguar. Women finally have.
Okay,
black
Norm
women.
was saying that
People finally have
he's
black
surprised that the
women.
Black Panther movement hasn't happened as far as lunch boxes, T-shirts, etc. I think it will come. I'm surprised too, Norm. I am. I'm surprised on that, but I think it will. Excuse me. I think it's gonna start, and it's I hate for it to have to wait this long, but I think it's gonna start like for Halloween, the Halloween costumes.
Mm-hmm.
The kids gonna want that. And then they're gonna want the lunch boxes, the backpacks, which they should already have. But I guess you gotta wait till school start back up for that. So yeah, I
It
agree.
says that it's 2018. Women finally have Wonder Woman, and black people finally have Black Panther.
And Ann was
And
saying,
we
I
have a
think it's
lot of work
sad
to do.
that it's 2018 and women finally have Wonder Woman and black people finally have Black Panther. We still have to work. We still have work to do.
And
Yeah, that's true.
and what I'd say to that is America has this persona of trying to give everything to everybody that they don't have themselves. Free and fair elections, we don't have them. Uh, and like you say, we are in America and still talking about the first black this and the first black that and the first woman this and the first black woman this. Well, forget American Indians. We met them here. They're not included. Congress and Senate and so we're still we want to give instructions to the rest of the world as to how to do things that we're not doing ourselves.
Okay.
We're very good at that. So she's correct. In 2018, yeah, you still, I mean, you look at quite a few. Indira Gandhi, you have the woman from Pakistan. Of course, in London, we had the Iron Lady, Margaret Thatcher. I mean, you've had quite a few female leaders about the planet. America, nope. We still celebrating, especially when you go in the middle of the country. Black black people simply aren't represented in positions of power.
Mhm.
You know, mayors and governors and certain states, it may never happen.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
we're trying to export things that we don't have a lot of the times. So that's a valid point.
All right. And then Katrina said he was the second white man to visit Wakanda. You have to watch the end of Captain
Captain
America:
America
Civil War to get hints
to
to
explain some
explain
parts
some
of Black
parts of
Panther.
Black Panther.
Yeah, a lot of the Marvel comic
Because that's what
books explain to
the
me.
what was this the iron or the
Vibranium.
vibranium. That's what they said that Captain America's shield is made out of.
All right.
Did you hear that? That's what I heard. I heard that's what the shield was made out of.
Is that true, Katrina?
She'll Google it. Nah, but
She might
she
know.
know. Yeah, she probably know. But I think I heard I may have heard her say that the shield was made out of. Uh, but that's where that all that comes from. So I mean, we're just glad that they gave us a black superhero, which that's cool. It's very cool.
It's
Acknowledging
brilliant.
it,
It's brilliant.
it's very brilliant.
As to
Then
the
I hope
the salty crackers out there, I don't know what to do.
I just hope that since it was since everybody's pushing on the it's a very I ain't gonna keep saying black to where it'll be like black or white, but it's a very I guess African American cast and stuff like that. I hope they getting paid on the back end
Look, the only reason.
enough
Hmm.
to be able to possibly come up with another one, a sequel, in case somebody try to
They have to.
block them from doing it.
And the only reason we are forced to say black, black, black is because it's been so white, white, white. Don't
Okay.
we're forced to
Well, we'll
say
say
black.
black then.
We have to.
Well, we'll say black.
You know, is I was looking at an interview they did in Korea, and they were asking Koreans what they thought about Black Panther, and they were happy. Most of them were happy that now that they did a black one, maybe we might get an Asian one. So we're only saying black because everything's been so white.
Okay.
So the same way they're hoping now to get an Asian one, not because of anything else, but
It's the tea
everybody.
lady, man. Let me see what the tea lady got
Hmm.
up.
Hmm.
Uh-oh. She's gonna interrupt the live. All right. So thinking the tea lady's on her way.
It's the the backlash has come from a lot of white people. Like, why do we have to be so over the top and wear all this African gear to go see? And I'm like, hold on, are these the same people that have Star Wars conventions and Star Trek conventions and what was it, Comic Con and whatever it
Yep.
is all over the place? I
Yep.
mean,
Star Wars
you
and
know,
they had the whole all
we're
the
just
little action
we're
figures,
just not entitled.
everything.
We're not entitled to
We
much
we
of
can do our
anything,
own, man. We can do our own.
you know.
That's what we need to do, man.
So let's enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah.
You know.
Get the money while we can. And
And like you say, I hope that the actors do benefit from it all.
I really do hope that they do. I really do. Cause I mean, we need it. We really need it. So what's y'all's take? Y'all got any take on the Black Panther? Y'all want to call in? Are we still talking Black Panther?
Yeah.
We're going to keep on talking Black Panther.
On.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Hello, caller.
Turn your feed down, ma'am.
All right. Hello, how y'all doing today?
We
We're
doing
doing very
good. How
well.
you
Thanks
doing?
for calling in.
I'm fine. I was calling to comment on the Black Panther debate that you guys were having.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Now, my take is I love the movie. I
Yeah.
love that we have a so-called black superhero. My problem is the daddies, the uncles, the granddaddies should be our kids' black superheroes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So that's my take on everything. If our black men would lead our children, they would be the superheroes. I was born in the 70s. My daddy is my superhero. Not no Black Panther, not no Spider Man, not no Batman, none of that.
And
If you want to call yourself a man, you'll do what you're supposed to do for your family. Lead your children. Teach them right from wrong.
ma'am,
Yeah.
for one, I agree with you totally. I was born in '64, so I agree with you. My father, we found our heroes, whether male or female. That's when the village used to raise the child, though. The village no longer raises.
Exactly.
That's the
Yeah.
village no longer raises the child.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get the
Yeah.
guests. Y'all,
You know,
y'all can
right?
keep talking.
So I agree with you 100%. You know, all my heroes were in my like you said, my dad, my mama, my grandmother. People say like you always talk about your grandmother. Yeah, my grandmother, Big Mama, ruled with an iron arm.
And you know that?
And my uncles, you know, I can lay tile because one of my uncles, he was a builder. I can do plumbing. One of my uncles, he was a plumber. So we grew up in that era where the village was still raising the child. I don't have, my dad comes from 14 kids. My mom comes from 9 kids. None of them have ever been to jail.
Hmm.
So I grew up with that nucleated family and the extended family, just like yourself, and we had all these role models. My role model wasn't anybody, I agree with you, in a comic book.
Right.
In today's world, whether we want to blame the system or otherwise, where so many of our men folk are not in the home for whatever reason, some of them voluntarily walked away from their offspring. Others have been, we have an imbalance of people of the chocolate diaspora being incarcerated, you know, for whatever reason, a lot of our, especially our men children, are being raised by single females.
By women. And I'm sorry, I don't think that a woman cannot teach a boy child how to be a man.
She can only do so much.
She can only do so much exactly.
She,
So that's when you have your uncles and your daddies, the grandfather to step up.
it's that's such a long discussion because it's not only that a woman can't raise men children completely. It is also our little girls. My sisters saw my father loving my mother.
Exactly. I used to tell my son all the time. Well, I tell my son all the time. Your daughter is the your you when you have your daughter, you are the first man that she will love. You have to show her how a man should love her. And regardless if you and her mom stay together, you still show respect to her mother
It's
because
it's
she gave you that gift.
it's the truth. It's the truth. And you know our kids are watching and learning. They always have. The example that we're setting for them in today's world is not the best of examples.
Is correct. Well, I'm not going to hold your line up, but I just wanted to make my comment.
We were glad to have you. Oh no, you're not holding the line up because Katrina's not calling in, nor is Maxwell. But no, glad to have you. You enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and thank you for calling.
All right, thank you.
Alrighty. We're very thankful for that. Yeah, come on, call in, and give us your views. And all points are valid points, whether we agree with them or not. We will entertain, and it brings discussion. And who knows, maybe with discussion we can solve a few problems, or at least give a few ideas, give people options. But the caller raised a very valid point. I do believe that, or what it should be, is that in the home should be where we first experience love, or what love should be. Like I said, that's where a little girl should learn how she should be treated. So her first love would be her father. And that is where I learned to love. You know, my first love was my mother. My father, rest his soul, come the 28th of May, it would be 7 years since I lost my dad. My dad left school at 14, and regardless, you know, we never needed for anything, and he truly was my hero. So, very valid point by caller, and
Caller gone?
hello, young lady.
How
How
Alright.
you doing?
Yeah, she's gone. I'm doing very well. How are you doing?
I'm doing good now that I found y'all.
Where you got in that box?
There she go. What you mean
Where
you
you got
found
that
I
it?
got y'all some tea. What you talking about?
Yeah.
Where you got in that box?
I travels.
We're
with
talking
my
about
tea.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda,
Yeah, we
I
was
like
talking
it.
about
Y'all-
Black Panther.
Y'all don't trip, but I went to go see that 4 times.
4? Okay.
5, I've got you beat.
5. All right, I'm at 2.
I've got you beat.
But we'll let the people know, man. We got Tamara in the building. It's Paradise Allen tea.
Paradise Island tea. Yes,
Okay, so
Yes.
it's all natural.
it is. It is. We just.
But
made
this
that
is all
shift.
natural sweet tea, so it means we got sugar in it, right?
It's got a little bit of sugar. Yeah.
See, this is the fitness man right here. So he's sugar's like a cuss word to him.
Mhm.
This is Jonathan,
That's
but
all right. We got you covered, Jonathan. We're
Go
working
ahead.
on. We're actually doing our label work for our unsweet blend.
Mhm.
So
fine.
yeah, that's going to be totally unsweet. That's going to be all natural. So we got you covered.
All right.
okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Alrighty.
Is this good tea?
You taste it.
Have you tasted?
I had to. I better had.
Well, I mean, I don't know. You know,
Yeah,
some people,
I better.
some
had
people
tasted
sell
it.
stuff and they don't test it.
Well, I tell you what,
Silent
you pop it open and let me
passion.
see what you.
I'm not. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not a tea person.
That's all right.
So the tea has to be good for me to drink. it.
But you know what?
Now my
80%.
now my wife, Mrs. Ice, she's a tea expert.
Okay.
She can smell the tea and tell you if it's no good.
80%
Nah, I'm just playing.
to 85% of non-tea drinkers. We've had like doing this. We've been doing this for about 5 years.
He took
So
two sips.
80 to
He took two
85%
sips.
of non-tea drinkers. We have people that just hate tea. I'm not.
And
Gonna say
I don't
all
hate
of
it. That's what I say. I don't hate it. I just don't. I don't know. I think I may need like honey or lemon or something in
Hold
tea.
on. Hold on.
Right.
So I
But
mean,
but check this out. 80 to 85% at least of the people that say they don't
it's
like
cold.
tea, they taste it, they at least say this is not what I thought it was.
No.
That's why everywhere I go, I like to give out samples.
I just tasted passion. Passion
tasted
for
passion?
what? Passion fruit.
So it is passion fruit, but it
You
has
all
a
actually
blend.
you actually got a passion fruit flavor, which very few people can do. I'm from London, England, Caribbean
Okay.
parents, so I
Okay.
know what passion fruit tastes
Uh-huh.
like. I'll give
so
them
what
an,
you saying?
I'll give them a
Americans,
9.
Americans get
let's-
This
the
is
fake
good.
passion.
This is good.
Uh oh.
Tell
Uh
this guy to
oh.
open it.
Uh
This
This
oh.
is
guy, 'cause
good.
we hearing a lot from
It's
him.
not.
Tell this guy to
Uh-oh.
It's
open
not overly sweet. It
not
is
overly
overly
sweet.
sweet.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I've got old eyes.
Man,
what does
I
it
don't
say
know
for
what it
it.
sugar?
It
is.
is different. It is different. It's a different.
We got
taste.
T,
So sugar, 34
DJ T.
grams.
What's up, man? He done checked in on the
Alrighty.
live. Okay, who else we got here? We got the superstar, M. Randall, quarterback of the century. What's up, John John? We got J John. Well, that's JJ. What's up? What's up, man? Let me see what else we got.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you can go live. Go live. You want to go live? Go live. Tell the people you're in the building. We go.
You can't be the only one going live.
No. Then you want to wait before I try it? When we want to wait till your live kick in,
Yeah. Let's
so they
wait
get
till my
because
live.
I'm telling you I don't do tea.
Let's
I'm
wait
telling you I
till
don't
my-
really do tea.
I don't
Wait
do
till my
tea.
live
So it has to be
kick in, 'cause
good
I don't
tea.
trust your live.
It has to be.
Don't go with my live.
Yeah, not see, my
live's
live.
rolling.
My people keeps it real. I'm telling you.
It's rolling. We
Yeah.
callers and stuff.
Yeah, we'll have them call in. They'll call in. They can call in. Can they get a bottle of tea?
I see y'all in
The
there
next
quick.
caller, when we have the next caller call in, we get a bottle of tea.
Okay.
Oh, you got to stand up. Look at you. You together.
Yeah, I just got that going, so yeah. I'm still getting used to that one.
Okay.
All right, let me see.
All right.
So
people,
how long have Paradise Tea,
Paradise Island. tea.
Paradise
Yeah, Paradise
Island? So
Island.
make sure we say island.
Where's
Island
Mr.
got-
Rowe?
Okay,
Island.
Paradise Island Tea.
The plane,
How long
the plane.
has this been out?
We're going on our 5th year
Now who's
Five
next
years.
month.
who's we?
Me and the people that work with me. I do have.
So this is your recipe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I start developing that. Well, I actually developed it in 2008.
And the slogan is a sip of paradise.
Paradise. Yes. I wanted
All
my
right,
my
now,
goal.
that's what I'm
was
gonna be
to,
expecting. I'm gonna be expecting
okay.
a sip of paradise.
Okay. All right.
If I don't get a sip of paradise, I'm gonna tell. I'm you know.
Hey,
I'm,
you go right.
I'm gonna tell. This is like the ice it or slice it, drinking the tea version. That's what it is. I'm gonna let y'all know.
What's the sweet?
She wanna know. She wanna know if we wanna ice this tea or slice this tea.
All
So
right.
we're gonna
what
we're gonna
you
let
say,
them know.
ice it or slice it?
What's the sweetener? What did you use as a sweetener?
Cane sugar.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't do any of the artificial sugar. My goal was to, because right now it's hard to find whether it's a tea, whether it's a fruit juice, a soda. You always get that aftertaste, which is that artificial,
Like a
sweetener
sourness?
aftertaste,
Mm-hmm.
so to speak. So I wanted to create something that didn't have that aftertaste to it. You know, something that was healthy for you. And I actually have a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't even drink bottled tea, but I don't taste the bitterness. I don't taste the aftertaste."
Yeah, you don't have aspartame or whatever's
Right,
in there.
exactly.
Okay.
Now if
I'm
this
trying
is
to find my
good,
lab on my
you
phone,
got your
y'all.
live on.
I'm trying to find.
See, I'm trying-
Live on,
I'm
so
trying to get the tea.
The wellness wonder can tell people what's going on with this.
The
tea.
wellness, yeah. Did you know he was the wellness wonder?
The wellness one. Hey, they say you learn something new every
Come
day.
on. Hurry
Yeah.
up. Get that live rolling.
Okay. Here, let me. Where's my lab? Somebody took my lab.
You're going to have to
I don't
trust
know.
ours then.
Okay. Are y'all gonna share that to mine?
Are you blocked?
No, I better not be blocked.
Oh wow!
No, it's not. Let me see.
You
know
been
what?
playing music?
I've been watching.
They'll block you. They'll block you if you.
She
Oh,
been
there you go.
No, there we go.
it is.
She's
Yeah.
been watching
There we go.
Wakanda.
Ah. I have been
Yeah.
watching some Wakanda.
You ought to put in the description, ice it or slice it tea taste.
Okay. And I'm still
then let
getting
them know.
used to this. All of this lab now.
Oh, okay, yeah,
there
me
we go.
too.
Start
It may
live
is
video.
it frontwards or backwards? Do you see yourself?
Well, hold on.
No, you gotta turn your camera around. Right here.
Okay, you
Start.
just went out, didn't it?
No, it's sideways. Oh, it's the case. So
Maybe that's
just
what
hit the
it is.
the
Bring the
camera
little
back.
stand over here. Bring your stand over here, Ice.
Right.
Okay, there we go.
Man, good lord.
All right, Facebook, y'all. I'm
Can you
in
see-
here with
do you want to use this?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
Think
use
that
that.
get you up a little higher,
There we
so
go.
your fan now your fans see you.
So I'm at
97thebeatfm.com. That's
y'all
where you
heard
at.
him. Y'all heard him with DJ Ice, and
Yep.
Jonathan,
Jonathan,
Wellness
the
Wonder.
wellness wonder.
so we are doing
The
what
ice
is
it or
tea
slice
taste?
it tea taste.
Paradise
There we go.
Island
That's what she's
Passion.
doing. I'm gonna let your
Passion.
people get on there. I'm gonna wait for them to get on there.
Okay.
I got a few people on here. You know, a few is better
All
than
right,
none.
I see
You know.
my sisters on here, Janice.
Oh, they popping up.
Oh yeah.
What's
How
up,
you doing,
Janice?
Janice?
All right. Well, let me know when you're ready for me to. Do I need to shake it?
Hey, you can shake it if you want.
The-
To. Yeah, shake it.
shake
Shake it
it.
a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Shake it up a little bit.
Because Jonathan gets on me about drinking sodas. I drink a lot of soda.
Mhm.
Yeah, you should.
And
drink
there's
all
too
them
much
sodas
sugar in
like
it from
that.
what he's saying. So this may be a new drink for me if I like it. I mean, I'm
Okay.
saying really. And I
like it.
drink. If it's good, I got you. I drink it. Where can we get the Paradise Island tea?
So you can get it at Value Market in
Okay.
Mid City Mall. You can also get it at Garden Gate Fruit Market, which is at the corner of Breckenridge Lane, Bardstown Road. You can get it at Kroger. We're in about 39 cities around Kentucky and southern Indiana, in their local section, which is their Kentucky Proud section. So that's where we at right now.
Okay, so Value Mart, all Value Marts, or just that
The
one?
one in the Highlands.
The one in the Highlands.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So, because I go to Value Mart, not the one in the Highlands though, but if it's tea
Uh-huh.
is like you say,
Okay.
and I change it to my new drink,
Okay.
then I will.
Got your deal.
Y'all, you ready?
Deal.
You
Go
got
ahead,
your
go
people over here?
ahead.
Hey, look. What's up, y'all? Janice, what's up? I'm going to try this tea. Have Janice tried the tea yet?
Oh yeah, that's my
How-
sister.
how's the
She
tea? How's the tea?
Tell-
She said it rocks. Okay. We get ready to see. We get ready to see if this tea rocks, y'all. If this tea rocks,
How much did she pay you, Janice?
Don't tell them.
here we go. So I take a little sip first, just in case.
Go for
Uh,
it, man. It's
Do what
good.
you do. Do what you do.
I'm gonna ice it.
You gonna
It
ice
is. It's good.
It's good.
It is.
Okay. you
And
gonna
I don't-
ice it.
I'm telling you,
So
I
we
don't-
did-
it
Paradise
gets a
Island
thumbs up.
tea didn't get sliced. We got
Right.
ice.
It got iced. So
Okay.
y'all make sure y'all go out and get some of this tea.
Paradise
Island tea. Tell
We're-
them
Island.
again the stores that they're available in right now, because we're going to
Listen.
expand. We're gonna have them all. We
So-
may just have some up here. They
So
won't come
hey,
up-
don't worry. I brought you enough to leave up here. Look, got you covered. I told you.
Boy, she
So
got me as a
we're in-
distributor, boy. I
We're
tell
in
you.
Kroger around Kentucky and southern Indiana. We're in about 39 stores as of right. 39 cities as of right now. We're in Value Market, Mid City Mall, and Garden Gate Fruit Market at Breckenridge Lane and Bardstown Road. Check us out on Facebook. Like the Paradise Island Tea Facebook page. We also have a list of all of the Kroger on that page that we're in so far. Check us out.
It's really good.
All
It
right,
is.
people.
I'm not
So-
I'm not BSing. Y'all know me. I keep it real. I tell y'all.
No, we don't
no,
do the BS
but
up here. No, I
this
just
is a go.
sampled about 4 mouthfuls.
This is a go.
of Paradise Island
What
passion.
what all
passion
flavors
flavor.
do you have?
So we have our passion blend. We
Passion.
also have our passion ginger, which is the same exact blend with the addition of ginger,
Ginger.
the infusion of ginger. And we just wrapped up our unsweet blends. I'm sending in the label work for that, which in the next week or two. And we're finalizing the apple peach this week as well.
What I would say about this tea is it's a crisp taste. I love the flavor. Passion fruit is a very difficult flavor to get. Many have
duplicate.
tried and failed. They've got it.
This is real
I
passion.
am not. Yes, that's a passion fruit taste. I am not.
What's the secret?
I'm not a great proponent of
Yeah.
of
I
sugar.
have to kill you.
Oh, okay.
But
nah,
if
don't
you
kill
are going to use sugar, then you go for what God gave us naturally. And there's honey, and they've used the second best, which is your cane sugar. So, though I'm not a proponent of sugar, if you're going to go that route, like I just said earlier, the stevia and all that nonsense that they have out there, I don't play with it. So, if I do use sugar at all, coming from the Caribbean, when we do our stews and whatever it is, the 1st thing we do is burn sugar, and we use our raw cane sugar.
Right.
So, I give it a thumbs up. I give it a double thumbs up. Brilliant flavor. It's crisp to the taste.
Jonathan's the
And
health guy right here. He's into health and
when
fitness.
Yeah.
when
all
they
of that
bring
good
when they
stuff.
bring
Yeah,
the
yeah.
unsweetened blends, I'd be up in it. But
Game
this
changer.
is no, it's brilliant. It's really
It
good.
is. It is.
It's really
And like I said, I don't drink tea, but well, I guess now I do. I may start drinking tea, and I'm gonna tell you, I like it. I do.
Okay.
I do. I do. I'm gonna take a bottle to the queen of tea and let her taste it and see what she say. But I like it. If I had some lemon,
Mm-hmm.
some honey,
Mm-hmm.
but actually like this is great.
Right. Well, thank
I
you.
mean, it really is.
You know, and my goal with this is to do some fun and interesting things, yet keep it healthy, keep it unique enough to where we're set apart, you know, because over the years people have been saying, well, do a peach tea, do a lemon tea, you know, do a raspberry tea. And where we can do one of those and stand out, but those are already out there.
Yeah.
You know, you can go to any gas station, any restaurant, any store, pretty much get any of those. You know, so I wanted to do some fun blends that, number one, people have not really tasted, like with our apple peach. You don't hear of too many apple teas. You hear of peach teas. But my goal with our apple tea is for you to taste the apple up front and then just have a hint of peach in the back. So
Okay.
what I want to do is switch up the way the peach teas are nowadays, put the apple and then a hint of that in the back. And we've been working on that one, honestly, for a while. I wanted to have the apple peach wrapped up back in the fall. But in order to get it the way that I wanted to get it, I don't want to just put it out there anyway. You know, so the last time we made it, I took it out and gave samples out, and people were like, yeah, this is really good. You know, it tastes like, what is that, the Neo Pop, the peach pop, the knee-high.
Knee-high, okay, yeah.
And that wasn't my goal. You know, I'm not trying to get it to taste like a peach pop or, you know, any other peach tea. So for that reason, I had to take a little more time to work on it. So I'll be in the manufacturing plant on Tuesday, and we'll be working again on the apple peach until we get it right, so we can put it out there right.
So okay, we got a couple of comments. We're gonna Katrina says ice that tea. It's the ish. She said World Fest was her first experience.
Okay,
So,
Katrina.
yeah, Katrina. And Michael said, do your thing, girl. What's up to all my peoples that's coming in? El Cartel, what's up? Akeisha, what's up, Akeisha Blackman? Jared, what up, boy? Also, she said, get it super cold. That ginger is dro, meaning real good.
Right. Okay.
Dope. All right. Max said he's curious of the apple peach. All right. So how can I get one named after me? Can we get the Paradise Island
Ice
Iced
slice. The ice slice.
Paradise slice. Huh.
No, Paradise
Huh.
Island iced tea.
Oh no. Oh wow.
Make it guava flavored.
You know, I thought about a guava. I
would.
thought about a
That
guava.
would be brilliant.
Honestly, I have. I haven't started working on it. I actually have a list of different blends. Some of them I've tried throughout the years, and then I'm still adding to that list. And guava is one of them, but I have not tried to do anything.
Have you
with
ever
guava
heard of a
yet.
sour sop?
A sour salt? I
There's
have
some
not.
There's some Caribbean flavors that would kill this.
Yeah.
Guava being one, sour sop, barbadine. They've got some fruits out there that you
Okay.
could kill with this
Okay.
and be totally unique. They're not here
Right.
in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Right,
look
yeah,
into that.
I'll give you some information.
Yeah, I'd
Switch some
definitely be
information
interested in
before you-
that. Do some research and play around. Add those to my list.
Yep.
Okay, so social media, you do social. Do you have a page for?
Paradise Island Tea Facebook page. You all
Tell them in the
go on
mic.
there.
Tell them in the mic so they can hear it.
Go on there on the Paradise Island Tea Facebook page. Look us up. Check us out. Definitely give us a like. And then order you some tea. We also have a website, paradiseislandtea.com, where you can order. We ship to about 33 states as of right now. So there's ways to get some tea. So check
All
out
right,
some
now this
Paradise
is
Island
the important question. How much is it?
Tea.
Like a bottle? What's this? A 16 ounce?
Those are 20-ounce bottles.
These are 20 ounces?
Yes.
Okay.
The 20-ounce bottles, and they
Man,
run.
I done drunk half and it seemed like
and
2
you-
sips.
Right, and you was the one that's like, hang on.
Yeah, I don't do tea. I don't.
Right.
Well, I guess now I do.
Now
I
you
mean,
do
yeah,
tea.
really, really.
First time for
That's-
everything, right?
that's-
Didn't
hey,
we already talk about that?
You ought to be. Hey, I'm telling you, because I don't. I'm for real. I do
Right.
not. I do not.
Well, that's good.
I don't mess
you
with
know,
tea.
and like I was telling you and Jonathan before, that's why I like to give out samples wherever I go, because for some reason people always have an assumption in their mind as to what they think, you know, I'm offering them. They hear the word tea, and when you hear the word tea, you automatically assume that it's just the tea that you're used to or regular tea.
Yeah.
So I like to always pass out samples because I like for people to be very clear as to what it is that I'm offering.
Yeah, yeah. If you got good product, you can give them one, because you know they're gonna come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I got you. I'm with you on that. But
Right.
yeah. So in the store, do they come what in the individual or
They
case?
sell individual in the stores right now.
How
They
much?
sell individual, and
Can you
those
say?
at Kroger, those are $2.59 a bottle.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
Quite reasonable.
Wow.
And of course, once we go ahead and transform all natural, of course, anything natural and or
It's
organic
higher.
is going to be a little more expensive. We're going to start hitting the targeting the health food stores such as Whole Foods, the Rainbow Blossoms, you know, because we'll be natural, totally natural at that point.
We just may have a iced tea party.
Damn.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
me know when.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna have a pop-up tea party. When it get warm, we
Mhm.
just gonna pop up wherever.
That sounds good.
Start
to me.
playing music. Set your booth up. But
Sounds
they have
good.
to have. They have to be grilling. They have to be grilling something for us
Like
to
we
pop
said,
up.
and I'm walking with the jerk chicken.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they need some tea with the jerk chicken. They gonna need some tea. They gonna need a lot of tea with that jerk chicken.
See?
And I got to shout out to my little nephew real quick, Bryce Moore. I love you, man. He's over in the Air Force, you know. So I want to thank
Bryce,
him
what's
again.
up, man? What's up,
Thank
Bryce?
you for your service.
Yeah, I want to thank him
Air
and
Force.
tell him I love you, little man. Keep up the good work.
Do he got some tea? That's another.
yeah.
That's
You
a
know,
distribution.
Bryce used to, when he was younger, I'm an aunt of 12. Actually, an aunt of 13. I got a great nephew. But my younger nieces and nephews, I would take them all out, you know, up until he left for the Air Force. And they would all go out with me. And I specifically did that for different reasons, but they would go out. He was my number one salesman. So we would be at the
Yeah.
World Fest. I mean, he's bringing people over. His sister would be doing the cash register. She's always wanted to be a cashier, so I would let her, you know, work the cash register or whatnot. But I wanted all of my nieces and nephews. You know, I'm just not building this company, and this will. It's a lot of things that will be shown within my story once my story comes out. But it's a lot of reasons I'm building Paradise Island Tea. You know, my nieces and nephews, as I told pretty much all of them, you know, you're taught to go to school and get a good job, get a good education so you can get a good job. But I wanted them to see that you can do so much more than just getting a good job and working for someone. The sky is the limit. You know, you can
Provide
take
jobs.
something
Go out there
from
and
out of
provide
your head
jobs.
and you can actually provide jobs. You know, you can actually soar. And so, yeah, Bryce, he definitely knows about the tea and how it tastes. He sold many
Okay.
bottles.
That's good.
of it.
That's good.
Yeah.
See, he can tell everybody in his platoon.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, hey, let's, I got this tea for you. And you know they all over, so
Oh,
they'll
yeah.
tell their
Oh,
people.
yeah. And
So it'll
there's-
spread fast.
Oh, yeah. And there's Miss Karen. Thank you, Miss Karen, for the support. She's
Okay?
always
Give
supporting.
her a
No.
shout out.
Norman
Favorite
Maxwell, you need to call me. You're the idea man. Norman
Ne-
Maxwell says
yeah, he said
guava
we,
is the bomb. Hard
yeah.
to incorporate though, and he also says introduce it.
Yeah, we'll get a tent down
Get
at
a
the Dirt
tent
Bowl.
at the Dirt Bowl.
Do you know what the Dirt Bowl? Are you familiar with the
Yeah.
Dirt Bowl?
A
Yeah,
tea
I'm familiar
tent.
with it. I've never went down there, but I'm familiar with it.
A
Yeah.
tea tent
Right,
at the
right.
Dirt Bowl. Go ahead, Max.
We actually having a day at the park. That's what we do, man. Me and a couple of my DJ brothers. June 24th. That's when it's gonna be, and we're gonna be at Cox Park. So and we just may have some tea. We may have some.
Alrighty.
We
may
will have some
paradise
tea.
We're gonna have
there.
some tea.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like Jonathan when he said we will have some
yeah.
tea.
Well, that's if you come through.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
come
you
through.
know,
I'm
so-
gonna come through.
I can't be promised from nothing.
What
I
were we
ain't
doing
get.
What were we doing at the park on that day?
It's we basically have it's me and a couple of my DJ brothers, man, DJ Taz and DJ Kano. We just get together. It's our way of giving back.
Okay.
So we just set up at the park and just
Count me in.
play music.
Next Level Fitness is part of that. We're gonna have
Okay.
sack races, balloon throws. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You said June
Count me in.
24th?
June
June
24th.
24th.
Count me
Yeah,
in.
that's when we have this. This will be like our 5th year.
Next Level
wow.
Fitness is gonna be a
Yeah.
part of it this year.
Yeah, yeah,
Sounds nice.
yeah, yeah,
We're
Sounds
gonna
real
have some
good.
sack
This is-
raises, some egg and spoon and
yeah.
stuff.
And we and you know
And
we
they can win tea.
yeah, because this is a good tea.
I'm
You see
almost
how-
done.
You
Hey.
almost done. Y'all both of
I
y'all
am.
almost.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it's a good thing I bought some more for y'all.
Uh,
Y'all, I mean, what would y'all have done when
I
y'all
appreciate
ran
it.
out
That's
of
what
it?
I'm talking
I mean,
about. We
what-
would have to call you.
Hey, okay. Okay,
Well,
that's
we would have
fair,
went to
that's
Value
fair.
Mart.
Yeah, that's
So
fair
so
too.
okay.
Kroger.
What about like I guess restaurants or stores or other like I guess small businesses.
Mhm.
Are
Like
you
local?
are you, yeah local? Are you trying to have your tea in their stores? Are you
Yeah.
willing?
Yeah. And what I'm learning with this is, you know, there was a time, I want to say 2 years ago, we actually had 16 retail clients around Louisville. Some of them included gas stations and, you know, just all kind of little mom and pop shops and things like that. But I guess the deeper I got into this journey, I've learned to be more mindful of the product and, you know, where it is befitting, you know. So, and that's kind of where we are. We're choosing the markets that is going to be befitting of the team.
Have to.
You know, like say, for example, you're not going to go to Kmart and buy a Versace, you know,
Right.
Versace or something like that.
Right.
You know,
Yes,
so,
ma'am.
but yeah, we definitely want to hit more local places, and we've got a plan to start branching out in different local places.
Okay. All right. Y'all heard it here. Paradise Island Tea. A sip of paradise.
Yeah.
And it was.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was.
and we're
I-
also going to target some of the restaurants as well. You know, we might have to make it to where, because as I talk to different restaurant owners and GMs and things like that, they say that now some of them are for doing the bottles, but a lot of them, what I'm finding is saying that they want either concentrates or the gun. You know, the gun. So, you know, there's certain clients that we're going to have to specifically cater to in a different, like we might not be able to sell bottles to specific restaurants because we might have to do a concentrate or something like that, or maybe a bag to where they can brew their own, you know. So we're still working around and working
Logistics.
out all of those.
Wow. All right. Thank you for coming by. And
Yes.
I'm telling you, you won me over. You won me over with the
Okay, and
tea.
thank you for the
Yeah.
invite. I definitely
No problem.
appreciate
No problem.
you know, you opening it up and inviting me out here.
Are y'all on just Facebook or are you on the
I'm on
other-
Instagram and
Paradise
no, it's Miss, which is MSC as in CEO, but instead of CEO, it's CTEAO. So MS.
so you the CEO of the tea?
Yes, Miss CTO, and that's on Instagram. I'm also on Twitter at Talking Tea, and then I'm on LinkedIn as well under
right.
my name Tamara Means.
All right, we're gonna have something. This is gonna be we're gonna have the Paradise Island Tea of the Day on the Ice Tea Show on Tuesdays. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to that. And I'm almost out, man.
It's
I'm
over.
ready.
Get
Yeah,
some
it's,
tea.
it's over. And anything else you want to tell the people before we get out of here?
Let me trying to see what she's saying. Any upcoming events? Who like? Okay.
Oh,
Hey, thank you, Roland. Thanks for tuning in. That's one of my brothers at church.
all right, brother Roland, what's up?
No, well, we're posting. I'm gonna be going out doing samplings pretty much every weekend.
You're doing
know.
like in stores, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
we go to Kroger's. Like I was at Powderly, Kentucky yesterday and today, and I'm going to be doing samplings all around Kentucky and Louisville and things. So we'll be posting that online as well on Facebook page and stuff. So come
Okay.
out and try some Paradise Island tea and grab you some bottles.
Yeah, or just holler at Ice, cause hey, This is this is some good tea. What's up, Kurt? K40. What's up, man? Got some tea for you, man. You don't have to drink no more beers. Beers and liquor no more, Kurt. You got some tea for you. Some good healthy tea for you, man. But yeah, that's cool, man. Anything, Jonathan, you want to leave him with, man, before we get out of here?
Man, stay warm. That's all I can say.
Stay warm. Yeah, the flakes done went away, so that's good. So make sure y'all tune in. You know, we'll be back for the Ice of the Slicer show in probably like 30 more minutes. That's we're gonna do the music review. I don't know, we may have Paradise T may hang out with us. I don't know. You gonna hang out or you gotta go?
We still doing the 10 o'clock show?
Yeah, 10
Yeah,
o'clock.
yeah,
Yeah, we'll
I
do the
hang
10
out.
o'clock Ice of the Slicer. We're gonna introduce them to the tea also. So, but make sure y'all stay healthy. Make sure y'all tune in every Sunday, 8 p.m. Give us a title. We're looking for a title. We just calling it seasoned right now because we feel like we seasoned and we just trying to share knowledge to the young people. And we had a couple of young guests last week. Like I said, the professional boxers, Carlos Dixon and Travis The Truth. They're going to be fighting in the Yum Center April 27th, along with a lot of international professional boxers, Top Notch and Evander Holyfield with Real Deal Holyfield Promotions and teamed up to present this boxing match for you guys. So make sure y'all go out, support, get your ticket. Tickets out now. So go get your ticket. If y'all want group tickets, holler at me. I can plug you to the right people. What else? I guess that's it. So we out.
We
Radio.
are out. Tea time.
T.
Nice. So it got quite a bit of viewers.
So how y'all been doing this show for how long?
This is week 2.